For Rivals.com, I'm National Recruiting Analyst John Garcia. And as you can tell, I've got a new Gator signee alongside. It's
Yes,
Gregory
sir.
Smith, one of the best in Florida, one of the top uncommitted recruits in the state, comes off the board to Billy Napier's program on National Signing Day. Greg, let's start there. What is it about the Gators that put them over the top?
The Gator is different there. The atmosphere, the brotherhood, the coaching staff, everything there different. So being in being in the swamp is real different, man.
You took two visits here, like at the end of the process, including just about a week before National Signing Day. What was the purpose of that second trip? What did you need to find out about Napier's staff and the reshuffle that made you feel comfortable enough to pick the program?
It wasn't really for me because I've been there multiple times. It's for my family, and so my family can get the feeling of it, things like that, see what they like about it, and they loved it when they came up there. So that's when I made my decision. A few days later, thought about it again, and was all in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did you know? Like, when did the light bulb really go off, and you said, you know
Uh,
what, I'm going up I-75.
um, it really hit me probably a few weeks before my official visit, things like that. Like when I was going to the games, I loved it. Like all the games, all the fans and things. I just imagine myself on that field, things like that. Then the visits, they was amazing. So once I got it, I let my family know, got them up there, let them get the feeling of it, and that's when a light bulb hit.
Now, for those who may not know, you do a little bit of everything. I've seen you work out as a quarterback, as a DB. You get the ball in your hands on offense. You can do a little bit of everything at 6'3", 6'4". What does Florida envision for you once you get there?
They like the way I move with my height and weight and things like that. They feel like I'll be long enough to play safety, free safety, and move around the defense, so I'll be able to fit in. And me coming in early, I'll be able to play fast and things like that, get on the field early.
How is that going to feel for you for the ability to jump into one position as opposed to worrying about everything like you do as a QB1 in high school?
Uh, Playing safety not as bad. Like me being a quarterback, it made me understand the defense better when I'm at safety. So like I know what a quarterback go do sometimes. So that give me the one up on the offense. So
I want to talk about this coaching staff. Obviously, Billy Napier's still at the top, but there's been some changes underneath the head coach there. Tell us about the new Gator coaches in town and what your impression is, having obviously gotten to know them in a short amount of time.
the new coaches like Coach Harris, first day we talked and things like that, we clicked instantly. Like we got on the same page first day. We see a future in this program, so and that's where we go take it from there. And then Coach Armstrong, we talk a lot. We get in close relationship, getting tight and things like that. Coach CJ, same thing. Even Coach Napier, we getting on the same page, building that good relationship, things like that.
Was there a time, Greg, when the coaching changes happened? You kind of seem like a Florida lean going into that. When those changes happened, did other schools sort of pop up for you? How did you handle that part of the process?
It was a lot of schools. It was like it wasn't really no hard decision, but it was a hard decision. But at the end of the day, it's a business decision. So I sat down, looked into everything, and them Florida making a change, it ain't really affect me like that. So
Let's get into your game a little bit. We've talked a little bit about it, playing all over the field, but projecting as a safety. What do you think makes you an SEC safety, a Florida Gator safety?
uh first, like my size, you don't get a lot of 6'4" safeties and things like that that can run a 4.5, 4.4, things like that. You don't really get that. So that give me ahead of the game, things like that. Just put a little more weight on me once I get up there, be able to learn the defense, get the little small things and the technique as a safety, and I'll be great. Feel like this is a position for me.
Any last words for Gators fans or anyone else watching as what to expect from you or what they should see in the future with Greg Smith?
Nothing much, but let's go Gators. Let's make this happen. Gator Nation.